Sean to tell the boxing voice here with one of the best young fighters in boxing, 2012 Olympian, Joseph Diaz Jr. What's up, Jojo?
What's up, man? Thank you guys for having me. I'm just right here at the weigh-ins, enjoying my day off and just giving back to the sport, watching all these fighters making weight, and tomorrow's gonna be a good night of boxing again.
Man, me and you are a couple of young guys. So before we were born, they had boxing on ABC with guys like Ray Leonard and Muhammad Ali. How would you feel? You fight on Fox a lot of the time. How would you feel to fight on NBC or something like that, Spike TV?
Oh, that's awesome, man. I mean, it's good for the sport. I mean, now it's mainstream. This Saturday, the last fight, it was very good.
Thurman Guerrero.
Yeah, because I bet a lot of people were watching it, and it's just building a lot of fan base for all the fighters that's going to be fighting on those cards. So hopefully, man, later on down the line, I can fight on that card and get a bigger fan base before I can fight mainstream.
What'd you think of those fights, Keith Thurman and Robert Guerrero? What'd you think of that fight, Joe?
Keith Thurman and Robert Guerrero, that was a very good fight, man. That stole the show, I believe, man, because they're both going at it. Robert Guerrero showed a lot of tremendous heart. Keith Thurman showed that he had a lot of heart, too, fighting with that big old bump on his head. I mean, it was a very good fight, and I know for a fact all the people at home that were watching enjoyed it.
Now, you think Keith Thurman deserves a shot at guys like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao? There's people who thinking he's that good.
Yeah, I personally think Keith Thurman is, man. I think that he's ready for a title shot. He's a tremendous fighter. He's strong, powerful, quick. He has good foot movement. I think he's an all-around great fighter, and I truly believe he is ready for that next step.
Now, Joseph, I think you compete at 118 bantamweight, right?
I compete at 122.
Junior featherweight now these days.
Yeah.
So, we got Guillermo Rigondeaux in that division, Leo Santa Cruz and Mares, 4 pounds north. Are you getting closer to wanting to fight those guys? Any closer to that?
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, I feel like I'm ready to fight those guys, but it's basically all up to my manager, Ralph Heredia, and Golden Boy Promotions. Whatever they feel like I'm ready, I'll fight them. But I mean, I feel like I'm ready right now. But I mean, patience is the key. Like they all say, patience is the key. So I'm just gonna wait it out, and whenever my manager and Golden Boy Promotions says it's time, it's time.
How long do you feel you've come as a fighter? How much better have you gotten from your first pro fight to now?
You know what? I feel like I'm progressing very well. I mean, my first pro fight, I was still a little anxious because I was fighting without a headgear. I was throwing like a lot of pitter-patters here and there. But now I have 15 fights, 15-0, 10 KOs, and I feel like I'm more relaxed, more composed. I'm sitting down my shots a little more. Instead of throwing combinations like pitter-patters, I'm throwing combinations, but I'm hurting my opponents. And I feel like I'm progressing very well. Every single fight, I'm learning well because I'm fighting guys with experience. So overall, I'm getting a lot of good ring experience.
How does it make you feel when you got writers, boxing writers, reporters, journalists, in the Ring magazine and ESPN.com saying you might be one of the best prospects in boxing, maybe a prospect of the year kind of guy?
Oh, it's a dream come true, and it's a blessing. I thank God for giving me this blessing and this talent. I mean, just hearing that Ring magazine and all them talking so good and so highly about me, I mean, it just motivates me more to just keep pushing myself, to keep working and keep putting all those rounds in that I do at the gym, and just to stay focused and stay hungry and stay determined. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep giving people exciting fights and giving the fight fans what they want to see, and that's some great fights.
Is there a date and an opponent set for your next fight, Joseph?
Well, actually, I just fought this Friday, and
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right.
No worries. I just fought this Friday, so right now I'm just taking this week off. But I'll be back in the gym probably next week, and we're looking towards either early May or late May. But that's what we really want because I really want to stay active. That was my first fight of the year, and I want to fight like 5 or 6 more times this year. So hopefully in May I'll be fighting again.
Let's say they came to you and said, we have another main event for you on Friday for Fox, or you could fight this guy on the undercard of a pay-per-view or a big HBO fight. Which one would you rather be on right now in this point of your career?
In this point of my career, I mean, I truly don't have the say-so about that. I'll let my manager decide whatever's best for me. I mean, if he feels like I'll get more publicity and more a more fan base on fighting on a Fox Sports card than fighting on a pay-per-view, because I'm not going to probably be televised due to my inexperience and me not being high up there yet. It'll honestly be up to my manager, but whatever my manager will say, then I'll fight. But I'll love to be fighting on either or, man. I mean, I just want to fight.
You just want to fight.
That's right.
And last question for you, Joseph.